everyone, and welcome back to Vlogs by Ovo. My name is Ovo if you're meeting me for the first time, and if you're returning, you're simply amazing. Thank you for staying tuned despite the fact that we've been off for about 8 months, I know. And I'm here today to give you life updates, what has been happening since I moved to Canada. I know the last video I talked about how to get your house in Canada on landing and many things like that. So what has actually been happening? If you're up for that tea, please stay tuned, don't go anywhere. So yes, so we moved to Canada September of last year, about 8-9 months now, and it's been interesting, so to speak. You know, before we came, we were hearing just like, oh, there are no jobs in Canada, things are not the way they are like in the UK and things like that. But we didn't fully understand. We were very much interested in the fact that we're permanent residents, and I think that is a blessing for us. I'm very happy and grateful for that. Okay, but coming into the system is not just like UK. I can tell from experience now that there are certain things that you need to get done. For example, when I was in the UK, I used to work as a healthcare assistant, a nurse aide in a hospital, right? And coming here, especially when you're in Ontario, you now have to recertify to be able to work as a healthcare assistant. It's also called personal support worker. So I was thinking, oh, I'll just get a job immediately, but shocker, I could not just get a job immediately. So I had to recertify. So that is one thing that has been in the line for me since I came here. And then also getting a job, like a good job, is unlike the UK where you just apply for jobs. In Canada here, they have what they call like a funnel. They start recruitment from internal, referral, and many employers actually prefer to refer that their new employees be referred. So it makes it a bit more challenging to get a job that you really like, but that does not mean people are not getting a job. You know, I know someone that actually before landing got a job in Canada, so there are exceptions. Okay, so the whole 8 months has been about doing my program, recertifying so I can work as a healthcare assistant or as a personal support worker, and then probably, if I wish to, bridge into RPN and all of that, or maybe go back to teaching. I'm not even sure at the moment. So that has been on the line. Then we also had childcare. While I was in school, I had to put my little son in daycare. My husband was also job searching and eventually got a job. So many things have been happening, and that is why I went MIA, missing in action. But I'm grateful that is all in the past now. We have done that, and just like I prayed for, immediately I finished my placement for my personal support worker program, I got a job. So I currently work part-time as a personal support worker, and well, let's see what happens from there. Okay, so that is just about it in this video. Nothing more, just a life update. And I don't want to promise, but I want to assure you that from now you'll be having more and more videos coming your way. I have seen a lot of things happen. I have learned a lot since I came to Canada, and I'm not even going to lie to you. In fact, as a newcomer, there are certain things that you must know, especially community building, you know, knowing what is in demand, and you know, being strategic about your plans. Exactly. So all these sweet, you know, gist I have for you, I'm going to be bringing them up in my subsequent videos. So please like, share, and you know, subscribe to this channel. And thank you very much for stopping by to watch this update. Love you, thank you, and stay tuned.